Hey everyone, Lauren Brem here. How are you? Thanks for joining in this video called Penises Are Complicated Too. So I was just watching Vanessa Marin's first video in her series that's coming out for the finishing school about female orgasm. And beautiful woman, I think she's a sex therapist, and she teaches women how to have orgasms, which is great. Women need other women talking about orgasm, talking about how they orgasm, educating about anatomy, giving permission to feel pleasure, and to do the thing that we should have been doing all along, which is masturbating since we were children, and through our life and understanding our bodies and our fantasies so that we can experience pleasure. But I was really, really frustrated with some of the information that she delivered in her first video, which is common for me. I have a lot of really strong opinions and ideas about sexuality. But, oh my God, I was like, I have to make a video. And one of the things she said was, we would never call a penis complicated, and, we should get rid of this idea that a vagina is complicated. And I just wanted to yell, penises are complicated too. Like, we're all complicated, and that's the duality. Is like, it can be very simple. Like, you stroke genitals and you allow your arousal to unfold, and you ejaculate and have an orgasm. Or it's really complicated. You're aroused, you're turned on by the person, you're doing the thing you did before, you don't come. Sometimes your orgasm's amazing, sometimes it's a dud. The things that I've seen in penises are, not being aroused when the head's aroused but the penis is not aroused. Not being able to come, huge issue. Premature ejaculation, huge issue. Needing very specific stimulation, either extremely tight or extremely loose or extremely wet, or, some people have pre-ejaculate, some don't. Penises are just as complicated. And then she was saying, comparing the prostate to the vagina and the penis to the clit, which she references as the full clitoris, but kind of talks about it like it's just the external part, even though she references the internal part. And she said, it's not like men would expect to have prostate orgasms. And I'm like, of course they have prostate orgasms. Like, of course we're all capable of all these different kinds of orgasms. And she just wants to put it in a box, which I get it, because it makes it easy to deliver it to someone. Like, here, I'm going to make orgasm really simple, and you're in control of it. And that's what she's saying. It's not, she even said, you can stop an orgasm in the middle of it. Like, she gave the example of some people coming over to the house, and she was in the middle of an orgasm, and she just shut it down. But yes, you can kind of control and not let yourself ride the wave of orgasm, and you can kind of control it and, like, get dressed or take care of an emergency situation, but you're still having an orgasm. There's still that movement of blood that's happened after that tissue's engorged, and then that blood is on the move. So there were just a lot of things that I felt like, she was saying, you can control this thing, and it's this physical thing that you do, and, you focus on this part of the body, and I feel like it's too simple. And yes, you can have that type of orgasm where you focus and you have, this specific type. And then there's also, she said, orgasm, this myth that you let go and have an orgasm. Oh, and she also talked about the fact that the vaginal canal doesn't have nerve endings and doesn't experience pleasure. Well, the vaginal canal doesn't need nerve endings, because the vestibular bulbs that surround the vaginal canal and the urethra sponge and the perineal sponge create pleasure on every side of the vagina. No matter which way you're facing, you've got this incredible pleasure from that canal. So, oh my God, this video drove me crazy. I hope you're still with me. So the point of this video today is I want to say that penises are just as complicated as vaginas. Women are complicated and emotional, and men aren't. We're all complicated, emotional humans. Sex is really complicated and interesting. The things that we get off on, the fantasies that we keep secret, fantasies that we discover later in life. I talk to men who are turned on by female bodies with penises. I talk to women who are turned on by all kinds of, like, BDSM fantasies, and thinking of animals, and, thinking of situations with same sex, but they would never touch a same sex, and men who like giving oral sex to men but don't identify as gay. I mean, we are so complicated as humans, and that's, like, the beauty of it all, that it's this never-ending discovery of who we are as sexual creatures. And I hate when people try to put us in a box and make it, this little, like, box that is your sexuality. Like, break the box, like rewrite the rules. And if you can't come having your penis stroked unless there's like a finger up your ass or someone's grabbing your nipples or you're thinking about a dominant woman or whatever it is, like, that's fine and beautiful. Actually, go deeper into it. Go explore it. And, you know, as a woman, like, it's not just you discover where your clit is and you rub it and, you know, fuck vaginal penetration. I'm just going to grab a sex toy and, you know, have an external clitoral orgasm. No, like, there's so much inside of you. And really the place that you have to explore is your fantasies. And that, I think, is the missing piece for women. Women who don't orgasm, from what I've found, don't allow themselves to be sexual creatures, to fantasize, and to go to that place. Because if you are getting clitoral stimulation or absolutely no stimulation at all, you can have an orgasm not even being touched, because what you're experiencing is so arousing to you. It's so exciting. And that's where the discovery is. So anyway, I'm going to keep following Vanessa Marin's finishing school videos, and I'll report back with some more videos. But I just had to jump in here and say, let's not put men and women in boxes, and let's explore who we are as humans and allow sex to be what it is, which is complicated and simple and rich and vanilla and kinky and all of the things. So thanks for joining for this video. Hope to see you. Subscribe to this video and like my channel. Bye guys.